Oh, wow. What's that? Is that Erzbet? It's her, ain't it?
Soon we will force our father, Amun-Ra, the sun, down on his knees to grovel in the mud for mercy.
Amun-Ra, that's Egyptian.
They always worshipped him because they are afraid of the dark.
Well, I feel like they are scared of the dark for good reason.
For now, though, Countess, the nights are short this far north.
But I'm so thirsty, Trota.
Did she bring some food? That's who she picked out a couple episodes ago, huh?
Daughter of a revolutionary deputy, a member of the Jacobin Club,
Lawyer. This is why they worship the sun, Erzbet, you little crazy ass vampire. What I like so far, though, is the connection that they're drawing between the vampires and what's it, Amun-Ra, the sun. I like how they're doing that because it's like the way she's talking as if she's actually a god. You know, like that's just crazy to me. So I'm really interested to see or hear more of how she kind of feels or thinks or believes. He got a granddaddy!
Fucking answers, granddad.
Please call me anything but granddad. I'm gonna kill Tara. We had a fucking deal.
What? Fucking
What do
deal.
you mean you're gonna kill her?
She promised not to tell you where to find me.
What are you talking about?
She never did.
You mean she didn't tell you?
No.
No. What? No, no.
You stupid old man.
In answer to your question, where have I been all your life? I've been here all the time since you came to France, keeping an eye on you.
You weirdo. Why'd I say nothing?
Well, when you put it like that, I suppose it sounds a bit creepy.
And Tara knew.
She agreed not to tell you.
Why?
I'm giving her money.
And that was the deal.
No, of course not.
Why was he trying to keep a distance?
You didn't want me to know I had an actual fucking grandfather living a few miles away.
That is wild.
Didn't. You might expect things from me. Advice, encouragement, birthday presents.
Well, aren't you a selfish old boy?
My mother said you were dead. She said she went to the New World because there was no one else. And she was the heir to the Belmont mission, and there were vampires there she had to fight. Like Olrox.
Is he walking away from
You're a Belmont. You're not supposed to hide in a hut.
you? Ooh, the darkness on his face.
I was a hero once. The whip was mine then, of course. But I had other powers.
Like what?
One of our ancestors 300 years ago was a great sorcerer.
Cypher.
Cypher.
Ah!
I know everything about the history of our family.
Good for you.
Mother taught me. And she left you out.
Yeah.
I was the most powerful magician the Belmont line ever produced. I could roast a whole nest of them with a burst of flame.
So when did you turn into this creepy old man?
Go outside. I'll bring you coffee.
I wonder how he lost his powers.
You said you were a powerful magician. Emphasis on the word.
He lost his powers?
I had a wife, your grandmother, Liddy, and a friend, too, if you can believe that.
Who?
His name was Maxim.
Okay.
A vampire killed them both.
At the same time?
I held her in my arms, pleading with her to come back to me. Come back to me, holding her, so limp, so cold.
Damn.
And across the hall, Maxim, my friend, butchered.
Jesus.
And for a while, not quite dead.
That had to be a terrible death.
All because of me.
What'd you do?
The magic left me. I had nothing.
You lost your daughter too. Or have you forgotten that part? Your daughter who went to America to fight evil alone.
Evil will always win, Richter.
Oh, that's why you ain't got your powers. You negative.
And it's everywhere. It will always be stronger than us.
What happened to Alucard? And what happened to Dracula? Does that matter?
Why are you here then? If you didn't come looking for me? What are you doing here?
He lost his magic too. He's probably trying to find some words to make him feel better. Granddad, you did a horrible job of that. Don't touch him now, you old raggedy granddaddy. Oh, that's dope.
You killed Vaublanc. We all rejoiced.
But I lost Edouard.
Though not his soul. Take courage from that.
How are they here? How's she there? How's they talking?
The Belmont boy turned out to be useless as fuck. He literally ran away. I thought I'd seen the worst evil the world could hold. But here, it's been growing roots for centuries. And this vampire messiah, she's older still.
Your power is old too, Annette.
I love how she's talking to her.
A babble. Noise. There are no match for some ancient Egyptian devil god.
Girl!
Because you're not listening. You were shaped, Annette.
Don't be disrespecting your ancestors.
Being born a slave. Of course you were. It's the source of your fury. But it's not the source of your power.
I like that.
Violence and oppression everywhere. The petty devils. It serves them if we believe it. But humanity didn't enter.
I like this dialogue.
That came later. And your ancestors. But they go back to the Iwa of Ogun and a world without slaves or masters. Learn to hear your ancestors.
I would love for her to actually be able to hear and talk to her ancestors and not call it babble.
In this darkness.
I loved this dialogue. I feel like she said everything that Annette needed to hear. Edouard singing again. Why are they watching him like that?
Mournful that day, when from the dust shall rise guilty men to
Oh, he went got him some seconds, y'all.
He's threatening you. You reluctant demon.
Why was the Belmont boy so afraid of you?
Oh, I killed his mother.
I've lived a long time as human and vampire. But I've only really loved once. He was proud to be Mohican, with roots deep in the land and forest. And he burned with such passion. About the world, about how the people, that's how he talked, could win this thing called freedom. Even people like him.
He was human?
But he fought with them. The revolutionaries.
His lover was human.
With them. He almost made me believe in it too.
Is he another Dracula?
Then Julia Belmont killed him.
Why? Why would she do that?
He was a vampire. And you did that to him.
Oh, he was a
You didn't
vampire?
ask permission.
I was in love with him. I wanted him to be with me forever.
Okay, so the Mohican that he's referring to, right? He turned him, which then caused Julia to then hunt him and kill him because he changed him. So it's not so much she killed a human being. He probably turned him, and then say his lover ended up going crazy, and then Julia would have to then in turn get rid of him, right? And he didn't ask for permission to change him. He did it because he wanted him to be with him forever. Am I getting this correct? Let me know down in the comments.
Who were you, friend? Do you remember who you were?
Wasn't he one of the revolutionaries?
I remember being out in the woods
Yeah,
and a girl who liked talking.
Maria.
I remember that I liked her, and I liked what she said. My name was John.
Yeah, that was him. Why are these night creatures a little bit different than the ones we had saw in the first one? I feel like the first ones, they didn't really have as much memory, but these night creatures have more memory. Only select ones of the night creatures before
Do they know?
knew.
All of them. Do they know?
Of course not.
Ashamed to tell them, are you?
Are you gonna snitch?
I mean, you're a priest, so you're supposed to keep it in your pants.
Ooh,
But everyone knows most priests don't.
they don't.
Most popes don't.
They don't.
They are dishonorable priests.
What about you?
If fathering a few brats here and there doesn't count for much compared to summoning devils from hell,
Ooh,
or does the pope do that too?
We
yep.
do whatever we have to do in the name of God.
Ooh.
Join me. God moves through me, Maria. I implore you. Please, don't stand in God's way.
A savior is here!
Hide, Maria. Hide. Your daddy about to die. D-I-E. Oh, these are all the vampires came out to see her.
Standing guard over me, do you accept it now as your fate? No.
Oh, okay, Edouard. Is he about to revolt?
Was it quick? Julia's death.
She fought bravely, but yeah.
No.
I thought it was. It happened so darn fast.
Looking right at me when she died.
Time probably slowed down for him.
And all rocks let me go.
She was proud, your mother. She said she didn't need me. I would only slow her down.
Wow.
But of course, I should have gone with her anyway. I was a terrible father.
You know what? Good for you. You admitted it.
The most important thing is to face the truth about yourself.
Yes.
Even if it's not very pretty.
I like it.
I need a piss.
A bat. He knows something's up. Only the granddad know as well. What the what? You just deceived me. I thought you was about to use an axe and you shooting out shit. Oh, you. Oh, you. Granddad, you got captured taking a pee? That is just crazy. Get over here. He ain't scared of the whip. Richter! You about to be chopped to your knees.
The Belmont clan, soon to be extinct. What? Are you going to beg for his life first? Maybe not his. After all, you hardly know him.
What?
The little girl who isn't your sister, but is almost your sister. The speaker woman who isn't your mother, but has been like a mother.
Oh, he's about Tara and Maria and them.
That will be the gift of the devourer of life. Often, she hangs you by your arms with hooks through the bones, making sure you don't bleed out too fast.
Well, that's fucking weird. He's gonna want to protect them naturally. Oh shoot, y'all done did it now. He got his powers back. The water is separated from the land. Y'all see that? It's dry where he is. The water is separated. Y'all are done. I wonder, was the fact that he didn't want to lose anybody is what ignited him. I'm loving this. Cypher would be so freaking proud. Don't be scared now. Don't be scared. You ain't even have a dodge because you freaking sucky at that freaking shooting.
There's something you forgot about Belmont.
What?
I'd forgotten it too.
What's that supposed to do? Give him extra powers? I don't know. Get over here. He's like, bring your ass back so my grandson can kick that ass.
I was going to say something witty and cutting and brutal before I finished you off. But fuck it.
Ooh, that's even better! But fuck it!
I can do magic again.
I noticed.
Didn't we all?
I don't know. Because I had to. I have to live. There are people I love. Pity it didn't work like that for you.
Throw salt in his face, why don't you?
I'm much younger than you.
That's probably all it is.
Don't try to save his feelings. If you got it, boo-boo.